Hello, my name is Yulia, and in this video I'm showing you a room tour of my long-term Azerbaijani Baku rented apartment, which is only 500 euro. If you're new to my channel, let me introduce myself. I'm Eastern European living in Spain. I've been living in Malaga for 2.5 years. I travel a lot, and also I went to Baku for my months of remote work. This channel is super tiny and new. I would appreciate a lot if you support this channel with your comments, likes, and if you follow it and watch my videos here and on Instagram. Thank you a lot! Welcome to my temporary home in Baku. First, you need to know that Baku is a southern city and there are 240 sunny days here. So let's think of it as Barcelona of ex-USSR. It's a developed city and I talked about it in my previous videos. Check out 10 things that surprised me here and 10 must know before coming. This apartment is quite small, cozy and newly renovated. It's modern and not really the typical one. I love that it's simple, minimalistic and still has some local elements, for example this beautiful carpet and the fancy royal-style armchairs. This might be even called a two-room apartment, even though it has a living room which is not separated from the kitchen and the bedroom. This is something typical for Azerbaijan. On the website you will see three-room apartment, but it's likely the third room is not a separate room and definitely not the third bedroom. Here we have a kitchen and a living room together, visually separated by the counter, which is also perfect for both eating and working. The kitchen zone is quite small, but there are lots of cupboards here to store. Home appliances are all new and of famous brands, unlike my home in Spain. For example, the Samsung fridge and Gorenia microwave. Looks pretty fancy for 500 euro. The place and the kitchen zone is not big. For example, the sink is barely okay for doing the dishes. Not much surface for cooking. This is, for example, a 2-burner electric cooktop, so basically, if I want to cook more things at the same time, I can't. If I start preparing pasta, I can only cook this dish and nothing else. Let's move towards the living room. The living room is really pretty and has lots of tables, which I absolutely love. A folding sofa, in case some guests are staying, a TV, which I haven't tried even once, and the most important is the radiator, and also the plastic windows. I miss the heating so much in Spain. The winter is quite tough for me there. And let me show you the best part, the terrace view. Here is something that usually stays off camera, and here is the most beautiful sea sunrise view. You can see the biggest flag in the world and Crystal Hall from here. Crystal Hall is the place where they hold concerts, and the Eurovision was also there. There is no highway nearby. That is why the neighborhood is quite calm and with less pollution. This part is the old buildings, let's say Soviet Union part of Baku. They keep building new apartments instead of the old ones. The current building, for example, is also new and there used to be an old one here. But it's a work in progress and takes time. We have two more things to see: the bathroom and the bedroom. I will first show you the bathroom. It has no bathtub, only shower. I like the bathroom anyway, and since this towel radiator was installed, it feels so much warmer and better in here. And there are different modes for showering. Let me now show you the bedroom. It's pretty simple and there is nothing special. The wardrobes look small, but trust me, they are way bigger than they look. And they are half empty now. The bed is queen size, or maybe even bigger, maybe even king size. After Spain, the bed seems just gigantic. There are 2 nightstands and 2 bedside lamps, a dressing table with a mirror, and the second armchair from our royal collection is also here. So I already mentioned that this apartment costs 500 euro. Also, there are some bills, so bills normally from 20 to 40 AZN. Also, there is the internet price. The home internet costs around 30 manat, which is kind of expensive, I'd say. It's actually surprising that internet here costs more than it costs in Spain. Especially I'm talking about the mobile internet, but you can find internet everywhere. I haven't seen any coffee shop with no internet or any restaurant with no internet. One important thing about the apartment in general here, when you look for an apartment and you see that there are two rooms, it means that in most cases it's one room and then the second living room, and the second living room is normally not separated from the kitchen, for example, or from any other rooms. Therefore, in Spain, it would be considered a one-bedroom apartment rather than two-bedroom apartment. And sometimes the second room also might have a bed and you can sleep there, so it might be used for guests or your family members. As per this apartment, I'd say that it's kind of small, but it's okay if you are maximum two people. If you are more, then it's already tiny, I'd say. It wouldn't be so comfortable. Also, this apartment is quite freshly renovated, that's why I really love it, and also it has a view and there are sunrises in here. I haven't noticed any good sunsets in Baku. I think probably it's not the sunset city, but the sunrises are really nice. What do you think about this apartment? Would you live here? Do you think it's cheap or expensive? Let me know in the comments and see you in the next videos.